Look, I'd like to just go into that little, I guess, mindset question that I asked before, and I've noticed the difference in, your cycling ability hasn't changed. Perhaps it's improved, but I guess you just seem more comfortable to me in your surroundings here, and perhaps that's one of the reasons, if not the main reason, why you're going better.
Oh, absolutely. Well, one thing, we're always a product of our environment. That's for sure. And like I said, riding here with BMC, we have a likewise mentality amongst the whole group, and it's we all work together and with the same mentality for the same goals, and that's really what being a team is all about. And it's a pleasure to work with them. And of course, when you're happy working away productively with people who are also pretty good at their job, that's where results and team success comes.
Is it something also that because there was some input from you, I guess in the team structure, that you actually feel like you've got a bit more buy-in to a team that's there for you?
It's certainly at BMC we have a good chain of communication amongst the sort of decision makers in the team and the top riders. Sometimes George or myself, we have our opinions certainly taken into account when they're looking at new rider acquisitions and so on, which have to be very careful about because it decides the direction of people's careers. But that's certainly on that level, but also the training level, the preparation, the race preparation, and so on. The top riders' opinions, or the more important riders' opinions, is taken into account a lot more at this team than it is in many others.
You mentioned George, the longevity of someone like him, and he's iconic really amongst all the English-speaking fans around the world. He hasn't been a Tour de France GC contender like yourself, so I guess you're different types of riders, but how much input and how much discussion have you guys actually had, and how much experience has he tried to pass on to you, even though you're very well experienced yourself?
George is, to have as a teammate, the amazing thing with George, for me, it's like having an extra pair of eyes somewhere else in the peloton. And everyone trusts their own eyes, but when you have eyes that you can trust like your own eyes, that's really something else. And that's probably the main thing when we're racing with George. He always discuss a little bit outside of the races, not a great deal. We both know our jobs fairly well, so we don't actually have to discuss that much. We know each other quite well, which is initially you always have to get to know your teammates and so on. But that was a fast process. But the main thing is, for me, it gives me a great deal of confidence knowing I've got him watching out for me all the time for 3 weeks is a huge difference, and that I can completely understand why a guy like Armstrong wanted him by his side for all these Tour wins. And then, on the little details, we discuss a little bit, but we're pretty much of the same mentality and so on. So there's not actually much to talk about it. We just go about and do it.